How indoor plants purify air and improve your well-being. Hello, fellow plant lovers. Welcome to Earthly Delights, your go-to space for everything green and thriving. Have you ever looked at your houseplants and thought they were just there to make your home look pretty? Well, think again. These leafy companions are doing something incredible right under your nose. They're silently purifying the air you breathe. In today's modern world, we spend most of our time indoors, whether it's in our homes, offices, or other enclosed spaces. But here's the shocking truth. The air inside can be up to 5 times more polluted than the air outside. That's right, hidden in our cozy living rooms, bedrooms, and kitchens are invisible threats: dust, pet dander, mold spores, and even harmful chemicals from furniture, paints, and everyday household products. Without realizing it, we're constantly inhaling pollutants that can affect our health, causing allergies, respiratory issues, and even long-term complications. But here's the good news. Nature has already given us a solution: plants. These green wonders don't just sit in their pots looking pretty, they actively work to clean the air, remove toxins, and create a healthier, fresher environment. Imagine turning your home into a natural oasis where every breath you take is cleaner, fresher, and better for your well-being. Sounds amazing, right? In this video, we're diving deep into the science behind how plants act as natural air purifiers, which plants are the most powerful at cleaning indoor air, and how you can use them to transform your living space into a healthier, greener paradise. If you love plants or are just starting your journey with houseplants, this video is for you. So, before we jump into the magic of air purifying plants, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Here at Earthly Delights, we're all about helping you grow your indoor jungle while making your home a sanctuary of health and happiness. Ready to breathe easier? Let's get started. The invisible threat. What's polluting your indoor air? So, how exactly do plants work their magic? To understand that, we first need to take a step back and uncover what's really polluting the air inside our homes. Because the truth is, most of us don't realize just how much we're surrounded by invisible toxins every single day. Picture this. You walk into your home after a long day, expecting to breathe in fresh, clean air, but instead, what you're actually inhaling is a mix of dust, chemicals, and microscopic particles floating around, completely unnoticed. The soft cushions on your couch? They might be releasing formaldehyde, a common chemical found in household fabrics. That fresh coat of paint on the wall? It could still be emitting benzene or xylene, even months after it dried. And if you love scented candles or air fresheners, you might be unknowingly adding volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, into your space with every flicker of a flame. Now, don't get me wrong. No one is saying you have to stop decorating your home or give up the little things that make your space feel cozy. But here's the thing. These chemicals don't just disappear. They linger, seeping into the air, clinging to surfaces, and slowly accumulating over time. And because modern homes are built to be more airtight than ever, designed to keep in heat or air conditioning, this means those pollutants stay trapped inside, cycling through the air we breathe every single day. If you've ever experienced random headaches, dry skin, itchy eyes, or even just that lingering feeling of fatigue when you've been indoors for too long, there's a good chance that poor air quality is playing a role. And if you have asthma, allergies, or other respiratory sensitivities, the effects can be even more noticeable. But here's where things get interesting. While all of this might sound a little overwhelming, nature has already given us a solution. A way to clear the air, remove toxins, and create a healthier environment, without any complicated devices or expensive air filters. And the best part? It's as simple as bringing more plants into your space. Up next, we're going to uncover how plants actually absorb and break down pollutants, turning harmful chemicals into clean, breathable air. And trust me, once you learn about the science behind it, you'll never look at your houseplants the same way again. Stay with me, because this is where the real magic begins. How plants naturally purify the air. Now that we know what's polluting our indoor spaces, let's talk about how plants come to the rescue. Because while they may seem like simple, decorative additions to our homes, these leafy companions are actually performing an incredible air cleaning process every single day, without us even noticing. It all starts with their leaves. Have you ever looked closely at a plant's leaf and noticed tiny little openings? These are called stomata, and they work like microscopic doorways, opening and closing to allow gases to pass in and out. When plants absorb carbon dioxide to fuel their growth, they're also taking in other particles from the air, including pollutants like benzene, formaldehyde, and trichloroethylene. But unlike us, who simply breathe in air and release it, plants actually break down these toxins, converting them into nutrients or storing them safely within their tissues. But that's not all. The magic of air purification doesn't stop at the leaves, because the real work happens underground. In the roots and the soil. You see, the moment pollutants are absorbed by the plant, they get transported down into the root system, where an entire microscopic world is hard at work. In the soil, tiny microorganisms, natural bacteria and fungi, break down these chemicals even further, neutralizing them and transforming them into harmless substances. It's a full-circle detoxification process that happens completely naturally, without any external energy, chemicals, or human intervention. And if you've ever wondered why the air feels fresher in a room full of plants, there's another reason for that, too. Through a process called transpiration, plants release moisture back into the air, increasing humidity levels and reducing dryness. If you often wake up with a dry throat or experience irritated skin in heated or air-conditioned spaces, your houseplants might just be the secret weapon you never knew you needed. Think about it. While artificial air purifiers require electricity, filters, and constant maintenance, plants have been purifying the air on this planet for millions of years. They don't just remove harmful chemicals, they also create a more balanced, breathable atmosphere, the same way forests regulate the air in nature. And the best part? The more plants you have, the stronger this natural filtration system becomes. But not all plants work at the same level when it comes to air purification. Some are particularly powerful when it comes to absorbing toxins, increasing oxygen levels, and improving overall indoor air quality. So in the next section, we're going to look at the top air purifying plants, why they're so effective, and how you can choose the best ones for your home. Stay with me, because if you've ever wanted an excuse to add more plants to your space, this is it. Top air purifying plants and their benefits. Now that we know how plants work their magic, let's talk about the real heroes, the specific plants that are best at purifying indoor air. Because while all plants contribute to a healthier environment, some are particularly powerful when it comes to filtering toxins, increasing oxygen levels, and even adding a touch of natural beauty to your home. Let's start with a favorite among plant lovers, the snake plant. Also known as Sansevieria, this plant is practically indestructible, thriving in low light and requiring very little water, making it perfect for beginners or anyone with a busy lifestyle. But what makes the snake plant truly special is its ability to release oxygen at night. Unlike most plants that only do so during the day, that means having one in your bedroom can improve air quality while you sleep, helping you wake up feeling more refreshed. Plus, it's highly effective at removing toxins like formaldehyde, benzene, and xylene, which are commonly found in household products like cleaners, furniture, and paints. Then there's the aloe vera plant, famous for its soothing gel that can treat burns and cuts. But did you know it's also a powerful air purifier? This plant absorbs toxins like formaldehyde and benzene while producing a steady supply of oxygen, making it a fantastic addition to kitchens or sunny windowsills. And the best part? It's incredibly low maintenance, thriving with minimal watering and plenty of sunlight. For those looking for a plant that's both stunning and functional, the peace lily is a must-have. With its deep green leaves and elegant white blooms, this plant does more than just add a touch of tranquility to your space. It actively removes ammonia, formaldehyde, benzene, and trichloroethylene from the air. It also increases humidity, which can be a lifesaver during dry winter months, helping to keep your skin hydrated and your respiratory system healthy. Just keep in mind, peace lilies can be mildly toxic to pets. So if you have curious cats or dogs, you might want to place them in an area out of reach. And let's not forget about the areca palm, a natural humidifier that brings a lush, tropical feel to any space. If you struggle with dry air caused by heating or air conditioning, this plant is an excellent choice. It's particularly effective at filtering out toxins while releasing moisture into the air, making it perfect for bedrooms or offices where air circulation might be limited. But if you're looking for a plant that's both beautiful and incredibly easy to care for, the spider plant is a fantastic option. This resilient plant is known for its long, arching leaves and ability to produce pups, baby plants that you can propagate and share with friends. More importantly, spider plants are excellent at removing carbon monoxide and xylene, making them ideal for homes with gas stoves or areas where air pollutants might be present. Finally, we have the Boston fern, a true champion when it comes to removing formaldehyde from the air. This plant not only detoxifies your space but also has a high transpiration rate, meaning it releases a lot of moisture, naturally increasing humidity levels and making your home feel more comfortable. If you often experience dry skin, irritated sinuses, or static electricity in the air, placing a Boston fern in your home can make a noticeable difference. Each of these plants has its own unique way of improving indoor air quality. But together, they create a powerful, natural filtration system. And the best part? They don't just clean the air, they bring life, energy, and a sense of calm to any space. Up next, we're diving deeper into the science behind plant purification. How exactly these plants absorb and break down toxins at a microscopic level. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn will make you appreciate your leafy companions even more. The science behind air purification. How plants absorb and break down toxins. By now, we know that certain plants can dramatically improve indoor air quality. But what's really happening on a microscopic level? How do these plants actually capture and neutralize pollutants floating in the air? The answer lies in a fascinating process called phytoremediation, a natural detoxification system that has been working in nature for millions of years. It all begins with the stomata, tiny pores on the surface of leaves that act like miniature gateways. These stomata open and close, allowing the plant to take in carbon dioxide for photosynthesis. But along with carbon dioxide, the plant also absorbs other airborne particles, including harmful toxins like benzene, formaldehyde, and xylene. Once inside, these pollutants don't just sit there. They get broken down and transformed into harmless byproducts through the plant's metabolic processes. Think of it as nature's own recycling system. What was once a toxic chemical in the air becomes a nutrient for the plant or is safely stored away. But the purification process doesn't stop at the leaves. What many people don't realize is that the real work happens underground, in the root system and surrounding soil. When a plant absorbs pollutants, some of these chemicals travel down into the roots, where they interact with a network of beneficial microorganisms. These tiny bacteria and fungi, living in the soil, help to further break down and neutralize harmful compounds. In return, the plant benefits from the nutrients released in the process, creating a perfect symbiotic relationship. This underground purification system is so effective that scientists have studied it for years, even looking into how plants can be used to clean up oil spills, heavy metals, and toxic waste sites. But inside our homes, this same mechanism is quietly working to remove airborne toxins, making the air we breathe cleaner and healthier, without us ever noticing. Another hidden superpower of plants is their ability to regulate humidity. Through a process called transpiration, plants release moisture into the air, acting as natural humidifiers. If you've ever felt that dry, scratchy sensation in your throat during winter, or experienced static electricity clinging to your clothes, that's often a sign that the air lacks moisture. By simply placing the right plants in your home, you can increase humidity levels naturally, reducing dryness, improving respiratory health, and even preventing skin irritation. And there's one more surprising way that plants contribute to air purification: by trapping dust. Have you ever noticed how a layer of dust collects on large, broad leaves over time? That's because plants actually capture airborne dust particles, preventing them from continuing to circulate in your home. By occasionally wiping down the leaves, you help your plants stay efficient at their job while also keeping your space cleaner. So, to sum it up, plants don't just sit there looking pretty. They're actively pulling in pollutants, neutralizing toxins, regulating humidity, and even reducing airborne dust, all while producing the oxygen we need to breathe. It's a completely self-sustaining, natural purification system that requires nothing more than a little sunlight, water, and care. Now that we've uncovered the incredible science behind how plants clean the air, let's talk about why having greenery in your home doesn't just improve physical health, it also enhances mental well-being. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn will make you appreciate your plants on an entirely new level. More than just air quality, the psychological benefits of plants. We've talked about how plants work as nature's own air purifiers, but their benefits go far beyond just cleaning the air. Have you ever noticed how stepping into a room filled with greenery instantly makes you feel calmer, more relaxed, or even happier? That's not just your imagination. Science has proven that plants have a profound effect on our mental well-being, emotional balance, and overall stress levels. In today's fast-paced world, we're constantly surrounded by screens, artificial lighting, and digital noise. Many of us spend hours working in front of a computer, rarely stepping outside to enjoy the fresh air. This disconnect from nature can lead to stress, fatigue, and even reduced focus. But here's where plants come in. Studies show that simply having houseplants around can significantly lower cortisol levels, the hormone responsible for stress, helping to create a more peaceful and soothing environment. And it's not just about relaxation. Have you ever struggled with concentration, creativity, or motivation? Bringing plants into your workspace can actually increase productivity and mental clarity. Research has found that people working in spaces with indoor plants tend to feel more focused, make fewer mistakes, and even come up with more creative ideas. That's because greenery naturally reduces mental fatigue and provides subtle visual stimulation, preventing the brain from becoming overstimulated by screens and harsh artificial lighting. But the most powerful effect of plants? They create a sense of connection. Whether you're a seasoned plant parent or just getting started, there's something deeply fulfilling about nurturing a living thing, watching it grow, and seeing the small changes it makes every day. In fact, many people who care for houseplants report feeling less lonely, more mindful, and even more optimistic, especially in times of stress or uncertainty. And if you've ever felt that deep sense of peace when walking through a forest or sitting in a garden, there's a scientific reason for that, too. It's called biophilia, the idea that humans have an innate need to connect with nature. Even in small ways, like tending to a potted plant, watering your greenery, or simply admiring the leaves, your brain recognizes that connection, leading to reduced anxiety, improved mood, and a greater sense of overall well-being. So while plants are incredible air purifiers, they're also natural stress relievers, mood boosters, and focus enhancers. They bring balance to our homes, turning them into sanctuaries where we can breathe deeper, think clearer, and feel more at ease. Now that we know just how much plants contribute to both our physical and mental health, let's talk about how to maximize their benefits in your home. Up next, I'll share practical tips on choosing the right plants, where to place them, and how to care for them effectively. Because when it comes to plants, placement and care make all the difference. Stay with me. This next part will help you get the most out of your indoor jungle. Practical tips for maximizing air purifying plants in your home. Now that we understand just how powerful plants can be, for both air quality and mental well-being, it's time to talk about how to get the most out of them in your home. Because while having houseplants is great, simply placing them anywhere isn't enough. If you really want to maximize their air purifying effects, there are a few key things to keep in mind. First, choosing the right plants for the right spaces is essential. Not all plants thrive in the same environment, and their ability to clean the air depends on where they are placed. If you want to improve air quality in your bedroom, go for snake plants or aloe vera, since they release oxygen at night and help you breathe easier while you sleep. If you spend a lot of time in the kitchen, where cooking fumes and food odors can linger, adding an areca palm or peace lily can help neutralize airborne toxins. And for bathrooms, where humidity levels tend to be higher, Boston ferns or spider plants are great choices since they absorb excess moisture and prevent mold growth. Next, placement matters. To effectively filter air, plants should be placed at different heights and in multiple locations around your home. Instead of just putting one large plant in a corner, consider placing a combination of small and medium-sized plants throughout the space on shelves, desks, windowsills, and even hanging from the ceiling. This allows them to circulate and clean the air more evenly, rather than just filtering one small area. Lighting is another crucial factor. Many air-purifying plants are adaptable, but they still need proper light to thrive. Some, like snake plants and ZZ plants, can handle low light conditions, making them perfect for dimly lit rooms or offices. But others, like aloe vera and areca palms, need bright, indirect sunlight to grow their best. If you notice your plants struggling, turning yellow, becoming leggy, or losing their vibrant green color, it might be time to adjust their light source. And of course, watering and maintenance play a huge role in keeping your plants healthy and effective. Overwatering is one of the most common mistakes people make, leading to root rot and weakened plants. A simple rule of thumb? Stick your finger about an inch into the soil if it still feels damp. Wait a few more days before watering again. Most indoor plants prefer their soil to dry out slightly between waterings. And don't forget to dust the leaves occasionally, since dust buildup can block stomata and reduce a plant's ability to absorb pollutants. Finally, if you really want to boost the air cleaning power of your plants, consider grouping different species together. Studies have shown that a combination of broad-leaved plants, ferns, and palms creates a more effective natural filtration system than just having one type of plant alone. So instead of just adding one or two plants, aim for a mini indoor jungle, because the more greenery, the fresher the air. By following these simple tips, you can turn your home into a natural oasis, where the air is cleaner, the energy feels calmer, and your plants thrive alongside you. But before we wrap up, there's one last thing we need to talk about: how to choose the perfect plants based on your personal needs. Because whether you're looking for something low maintenance, pet friendly, or extra powerful at removing toxins, there's a plant out there that's just right for you. So stay with me, because this final section will help you find your perfect green companion. Transform your home with the power of plants. And there you have it. Houseplants aren't just beautiful additions to your home. They're living, breathing air purifiers that can transform your space into a cleaner, healthier, and more peaceful environment. From filtering out harmful toxins to improving humidity and even boosting your mood, these green companions do so much more than we give them credit for. So whether you're someone who already has a thriving indoor jungle or you're just starting with your very first plant, now is the perfect time to embrace the power of greenery. Start small if you need to. Maybe a snake plant for your bedroom, an aloe vera for your kitchen, or a peace lily for your living room. Every little step counts, and before you know it, you'll feel the difference in your air, your energy, and even your overall well-being. And remember, caring for plants isn't just about watering and sunlight, it's about creating a space that feels alive, fresh, and in harmony with nature. Your home should be a sanctuary, a place where you can breathe deeply, relax fully, and feel connected to the world around you. And with the right plants by your side, that transformation starts today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Earthly Delights for more tips on houseplants, gardening, and creating a greener home. We've got plenty of exciting content coming your way, so hit that notification bell to stay updated. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep growing, keep thriving, and keep bringing nature into your home.